Alright, I think I'm ready to start the recording and start the fight. I already messed up. I already did not bring... Oh my. Why did everyone group up there? Are y'all excited to see me or something? Jeez. I didn't grab the schematic or the materials to build the summoning altar, so definitely gonna have to go back to base really quickly. But this time around I realized I only need them to barely wake up, and then I have Mammorest curry. So if I just feed all 30 Bastigors 1 or 2 Mammorest curry, that should like fill their hunger bar all the way and also recover their sanity immediately. So if they just get put into the Pal Pots and revived, I was realizing I've got some really filling food that I made for some other stuff and didn't end up using. So I think I definitely think I would like to try that as well. I would like to use these to boost my attack as well as the 30 Bastigors attack. But let's see. Actually, let's just put them in their own separate pile so that they don't spoil. Alright. And then I'm also going to use the boost gun this time around for anyone who saw that in my inventory that has watched the previous video and knows that this is not my first attempt at trying to take down this freaking Moon Lord jerk, this guy causing me all these issues, big issues. So let's go and get the schematic and the stone for the summoning altar. See, so we're completely out of the summoning sigil. Sorry, I could not remember what that was called for the life of me. But that's okay. That just means pretty soon here we'll have to raid the Realm of Terraria, the Sealed Realm of Terraria, that little dungeon. And I think I'll be pretty excited to make a little video on that as well. That'll be a cool little video, a little raid of how to go through the dungeon. I've gotten 1 gold schematic from it before, so that's really cool. And then I'm still waiting on the Eye of Cthulhu head. That'll be really cool. I'll probably wear that around a little bit. So let's see. I'm in the wrong base. But not really, because I actually needed to stop and grab this while, because this base has a guild chest and this base does not. So let's put my pals in here, put them out of the way, pick up the slightly stronger Frostallion, even though it still dies in 1 shot, which is kind of nuts. Those were supposed to go to my party, not my pal box. How funny. Oh, alright. Well, going all around. So, oh wait, I'm being silly. Hold on. I wanted to feed these guys first, didn't I? To give them all an attack boost. Maybe that'll change the tide of the fight a little bit if they're a little bit harder to kill with their attack boost and their vampiric. Maybe if they're doing more damage, they'll be recovering more damage, is kind of my thought process. And then I'm going to try to optimize recovery this time around. I'm going to try to pull out a half stack of the Mammorest curry immediately and just try to start feeding it to all of the Bastigor who die and recover. I'll immediately try to start feeding them and getting them back into the fight a little bit quicker. So I think that would be a smart idea. And then I could probably feed these guys recovery meds. Is that how that works? Can you feed them and throw them back in the PAL box and they can keep the boost like they do with the Malzarnia burgers? When you feed them Malzarnia burgers, they keep their boost. So even though I fed this first guy quite some time ago, he hasn't lost his boost at all since he's been put back in the PAL box. So they keep their boost as long as they're in the PAL box when it comes to food. This gal, sorry. As long as it comes to food in the PAL box. I'm thinking of just going back to base and just grabbing a couple really quick. I'm not even gonna lie to you. 5, and then how many minutes do I have on that now? Or is it glitched? No, 20 minutes. Alright, now we pick up, what is this guy doing? Oh, never mind. He's a random goblin for something. This is a different task. I was sending pals on expeditions and I didn't have enough water pals by like 3 pals, so that's where these guys came in. Alright, everyone should have their boost. I think I lied. I think I'm actually going to go back to base and grab one more thing. Again, last video had like a 30-minute preparation before I finally started the fight, so this one is going to have a little bit of a preparation as well, but hopefully not quite as long. Alright. Why did I just forget, and why did the timer on this just change? The recovery meds, correct. The other consumables, is that what recovery meds? They are. And it lasts for 600 seconds. Is that 10 minutes? I think that's 10 minutes, yeah. So if I boost them, it'll last the whole fight, which 70, no, I only need 30 because it'll last the whole fight. Okay, and then one for myself as well. So let's see, let's check the first 5. Let's go back to the fighting base just in case this works. Man, this would be 3 separate boosts my pals will have this time around, and let's see what a difference it makes. And I hope they don't lose their boost once they die. I know once you put them back in the PAL box, they lose the boost gun boost for sure. I know that. I've seen that in another video, but let's try this. Go back to box 5, put all these guys back, and then let's, oh crap, I gotta be quick because they're gonna lose their food boost. Oh, I should have done them both at once. Let's try 1, 2, 3. No, it looks like they have a 3rd boost, but let's see if they lose that boost once they're in the PAL box. So I'm trying to be as quick as possible so that they don't stay in my party very long. I don't want them to stay in my party very long and lose their food boost, because I feel like their food boost also lasts 10 minutes. I feel like they're both 10-minute timers, so if I could have them boosted for the majority of the fight, that would be very helpful. And even if this doesn't work, I'm still being quick for that purpose exactly. In case the 10-minute timer progresses even while they're inside the PAL box, I'm being quick. Because I still have to pull them out and boost gun them. So, a little bit stressful, but that's okay. I think it'll be worth it to have all these boosts. Okay, nice. So it definitely seems like the medicine does not continue to time out as long as you leave them in the PAL box. I was just going to say I'm such an idiot. I was going to say I wonder about the boost gun, but I literally said I know that dies when it's in the, that effect wears off, excuse me, is a better way to articulate that once you put them back in the PAL box. Let's hurry up with these guys because I want to waste as small of their food boost as possible. And then pull out. Okay, the boost gun is pulled out. How long does this thing take to reload? I've never fired one of these before. You can't press it and hold it, so you have to just shoot it. Alright. And then does it infect pals next to it? Firing it at an allied pal boosts their attack and defense. While hitting an enemy pal deals damage. Thanks to improvements, the boost is stronger and lasts longer, deals more damage to enemies. Okay, well, I think you have to hit each pal separately, unfortunately, so I think I want to do this. Put the schematic in there. Oh man. Destroy this really quick so the Bastigors don't focus on it too much. Pick it up real quick. Okay. Was that coal from a previous rock that hadn't been picked up? Sure seemed that way. And then, alright, pick up my pals for my party. I probably should have brought one more medicine for Frostallion, but I mean, honestly, she dies one shot anyways. Alright, let's hurry up and get the Bastigor out and then start shooting boosts immediately. Alright, I think I'll shoot like a couple boosts and then just go. Luckily, it's pretty easy to tell who is and is not boosted. So once I have to reload, that's 8. I want at least 24. Because that'll be most of the squad. There you go. So what, that's 16. It's going to be 23, if not less, because I've missed a couple shots, but it's definitely just time to get going for sure. Land a few more if possible. Anyone you see that's not boosted, boost them, but it's definitely time to start this fight. Okay, I might have nearly all 30 of them boosted, to be honest. Come on, reload, reload. Alright, that's nearly everyone boosted. Summon Powerful Pal, yes, and then I can boost these guys as well. Wow, took my entire shield in one blow. Always so crazy to me. Oh man, half my health. Come on, Vampire, man, get in there, bro. Dang, I don't know why Moonlord is focusing me and only me so far. I'm getting beamed the freak up. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't take my own gear. Oh no. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Oh, dude. He is beaming me and only me. I gotta get out of here. I'm not being smart about my movement at all. I'm gonna get killed if I'm not being smart about this. Alright, they already seem like they're doing a little bit more. My health is definitely restoring slightly more. I'm just gonna keep rolling, dude. I do not want to die. Their sanity is mad low already. Doing some good damage on that eye. No, I'm not ready. Don't hit me, please. Alright, I guess I have my shield back. I guess I need to start helping too. Honestly, should just go 5 Gobstins, because I'm pretty much never using my Frost Stallion at this point, it feels like. Oh wow, already a Bastigor death. Wow. That's kind of crazy to me. Holy snap, man. Alright, this is where I have to try to be a little bit smarter about the recovery. This time I'll pull them all into the recovery base, and as soon as I see everyone's recovered, I'll start feeding them Mammoth Curry to get them back to 100 as soon as possible, and then they'll have another boost on them. They'll have oh guys, please, oh man. I guess the boost gun doesn't last very long either. A lot of Bastigors sucks, man. I wish I could do something to get them out, you know, that's a lot of damage we're missing. That's half of my shield. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage, I think. Could be wrong, but I think we're doing a little better than last time, even though a lot of Bastigors are dying. I can't always tell when the eye is open and when it's not because of the attacks on it. He's constantly getting hit by attacks, so I'm really never sure. This time it looks like there might be a way to take down 3 of the eyes before moving on. Is that eye dead yet? Yeah, that one just died for sure, right? Nice. And if we can start working on this eye. See some Bastigor jumping. Alright, I'm getting hit a little bit. Bastigor died. Not great. I probably should have put some advanced recovery meds in there as well. Because I was already counting on not needing another stack of Mazarnia burgers. Because I knew I was going to feed them the Mammoth Curry, so I wasn't entirely worried. I was like, oh, they'll get a 25% attack boost from that. They won't need their own separate Mazarnia burgers. So I've got that in the guild chest and I'm thinking about it. I just should have done a second round of recovery meds because it said it lasts 10 minutes, but I don't know if it will last through them dying and whatnot. Alright, Bastigor 29 and what is that, 2? This is when numbers comes in. Look guys, I just knew who to pull off 3. Now I know who to pull off the ledge. That's why I like having them numbered sometimes. And putting them in the fight numbered. I knew exactly where they were in the POW box. Oh man, he's beaming me up. Beaming me up pretty bad. Alright, that's everyone dead. I need to hurry up and pick them up. Don't die, don't die. Might die trying to pick them all up. Oh man, the number got messed up, but it's okay. Oh man. This is what the meds is for. This is what the meds is for. Alright, so I need to put them all in the base and then grab the Mamorest curry. Pow box. Put them all in the base. Get these guys recovered ASAP. Oh man, messing up the order a little bit. That's okay. It's always okay for the sake of speed. And then get them out of my party, and then grab that Mamorest curry, and then reload as well really quickly. There, reloaded. And then just grab half of this Mamorest curry. Frick, I wish I would have taken some recovery meds for sure. 5 minutes. Okay, everyone's up. This is what I was talking about. Everyone's already up, so to speak. Can I just feed them Mamorest curry and it'll be back like nothing ever happened? Oh, these guys aren't even hungry. It'll be for their sanity more than anything. Okay, they definitely each need 2. That's why I grabbed the 100. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then, yeah. I'll need to check the time limit in the background. I'm not really paying attention. 4 minutes. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Because I feel like once we get the eyes down, it's more exposed, isn't it? And then we'll be able to fully... 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, and they do still have their health bonus. Let's go. That's massive. That's really, really good. Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to be able to boost gun them all this time around, but I think I'm going to try. Oh man, 4 minutes. Not great. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm slow. I know I'm slow. Come on. They gotta fix this, man. The fact that you can't just bring them back and forth is killing me. I'm sure there's a keybind for it, and I just don't know how, but I wish you could maybe just right-click it or something. I don't know. Maybe change it to a double-click. Maybe there's, like I said, keybind, and I don't know. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's hurry up. Oh man, come on, please. And I guess Frost Stallion. Oh man, please travel, fast travel, base. Alright, and then let's get them out. Probably only got like 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can get it done. Yep, only 3 minutes left. Go Bastigors. Trust y'all. He's done. Gonna start letting it fly. He's gunning. Man, that's what I forgot. The healing grenades. If I could just be throwing healing grenades into the crowd over here, that would probably be so helpful. These Bastigors were all full health, by the way, so the fact that some of them are dying is kind of scary. Doing like a ridiculous amount of damage. I'm just trying to send boosts constantly. I don't know if this is how it works, but it just seems like this is the smartest possible option. Dang, man. Some of the Bastigors being dead already is crazy. Oh, I'm almost dead. I have to get out of here. I'm not being very smart. Man, and we're just not able to get that damage out, man. Where's the hand? I don't even see where the hand is. Okay, is it finally dead? So what are we attacking now? Okay, hold on. Oh, I died. Man, that sucks. They keep fighting it, right? I better be able to respawn. They better keep doing damage. Respawn. This is a fighting base. This is when it's going to feel like cheating. I'm going to come back in full health, full armor, full ammo. Oh! Moonlord statue schematic! Let's go! Okay. So that definitely didn't feel like cheating because I didn't come back and do anything crazy. Wow, let's freaking go, dude. Alright, so I beat it fair and square that time around. So honestly, with how absolutely freaking easy Moonlord is, how absolutely extremely difficult Moonlord Master is, why would you beat that for any reason other than the statue schematic, right? It's got to be just for the statue, right? Surely there's no other reason people would fight Moonlord Master. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty fair and square. I'm honestly really happy with how that went down. That was, trying to think what wasn't, I don't like that I died at the end. I was trying to understand what bothered me, why I'm not completely satisfied with that run. I really don't like dying at the end, because I know it's not that big of a deal, and I know I didn't come back and do a ton of damage or anything like that. And I know it's not hardcore, like as soon as you die, you lose all your progress. I know it's nothing like that, but still, just the feeling of dying during a raid, something about it just makes it so much more makes the raid so much more less satisfying for me personally. But to be 100% honest, I was not a huge fan of that raid. I didn't think it was like super fun. I think for the amount of damage that Moonlord was doing, and maybe I'm just ignorant, maybe I don't have enough information to be making decisions and sharing my opinion on this matter specifically, but I thought that was a little bit too challenging, to be honest. The fact that, I think I'm probably even going to dismantle this base. I think I'm done. I'm literally done. No, I like fighting Moonlord out in the open, but I don't think I'm ever going to fight Moonlord Master again. I did it. I got the schematic, and I'm like, hey, that's good for me. I'm definitely going to build one in the base too now. That was super, super cool, so I'm really happy about that. So that was definitely the way to go. I think the Mamorest Curry is what clutched the entire run. I think I'm done complaining about how it didn't feel good because I died. Because even though I died, I was wondering why Moonlord started glowing and getting all lit up like that. You just need to kill the eyes. You simply need to focus on the 3 eyes on its hand. It has 1 on each hand, which is 2, and then it has 1 in the middle of its hand, or in the middle of its head, excuse me. And as soon as those 3 eyes are killed, it exposes its main body. And when its main body takes damage, the Bastigor wiped it out immediately. Because I was like, why is it glowing during my respawn? Like, what the hell is this? What's going on? And I think it was because it died in the middle of me respawning. And that's because as soon as it gets exposed like that, the Bastigors start doing unholy, unparalleled amounts of damage. So I definitely feel okay with the way it went at the end. It kind of, or not at the end, but overall, there you go. That's what I was looking for, because if anyone has watched the first video, you guys, well, first couple now at this point, excuse me, you guys will see that I've made quite a few changes. Excuse me, got some hiccups. I made the Mamorest Curry change. I made the health meds change, which was huge. These guys still have their health med boost. So that was massive. I wonder why some guys it's longer. When you're dead, does the boost stop? That might be it. Everyone's got an attack boost. I did the Mamorest Curry, which, you know, as soon as they were revived from the Palpod, oh wait, I'm not even going to be able to make the Moonlord statue. I feel like such an idiot. I was like, oh yeah, let's go back to the base, drop it off, and then make a Moonlord statue just to, you know, to really cap off the video. Dude, I don't have like any Hallowed bars at all. That makes me want to go to the realm of Terraria really quickly just to get some Hallowed bars. I'm so serious. How long has this recording been? Alright, less than 30 minutes. We're definitely going to do it really quickly. I'm also going to put back my boost gun and trade it out. Because as fun as that was, I definitely don't think I'll be doing that again for Moonlord Master. That was just a little bit too much of a challenge for, I don't know, not enough reward. That's not what I'm trying to say. It was definitely worth it to get the schematic. I'm very, very happy I have the schematic. But now that I have the schematic, I'm probably going to be doing the regular Moonlord every time and farming that raid boss for the, what are those fruits called that I just put away? Not a skill fruit, maybe they're called the power fruits, the life fruits, and the stout fruits. So I'm not even entirely sure what they're called. Yeah, I don't know, enhancement fruits? But alright, I'm going to run upstairs really quickly, put this schematic away. Yes, man, that makes it so I have every single schematic that is available right now. Nice. I had to grind pretty hard for that. That took several tries. That was not the first try I did that Moonlord on Master. I think that was my 3rd or 4th try. So I'm really, really happy that I was able to learn and grow. I tried it the first time in the cheese spot, the little cave location, and it just did not work out. And then I tried it again in open land, and it just did not work out. We got absolutely shredded. And then I think I just tried it a third time in open land while being boosted, and it worked out. I think we finally made it work barely. Again, like I said, it was kind of cheesy. It sucks I die right at the end. That made it feel cheesy, but it's just simply because I wasn't paying attention. And man, maybe would I have been paying closer attention if I knew I was going to drop my stuff upon death? Maybe that's what makes it feel cheesy. But even if I dropped my stuff upon death, the Bastigor killed him. You know, the Bastigor killed the Moon Lord right at the very end, so it doesn't feel cheesy. It still feels like they got the kill off, in my opinion. But man, that was really, really challenging. I just hate dying during the raid. I think that's what's always gonna frustrate me a little bit. I think when I have like a second and a third raid army, maybe I'll go back to it and I'll beat him without dying, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I got a couple raid armies this time around. I didn't die this time around, did I, buddy boy? But I think in the meantime, that was probably enough for me. Just beating it once is good enough. I think also, not even a lie, I want to try Blazimut Ryu with just my Bastigors. I know it's a really bad matchup, but hear me out. I said I want to try Blazimut Ryu with my 30 super beefed up Bastigors. I did not say Blazimut Ryu Ultra. Blazimut Ryu Ultra would obviously squash us. That's a fire type, and the ice types we would get absolutely bodied. But, man, so cool. Even though it's a Terraria schematic, I still can't help but feel it goes over here. Yeah, I think that's the one instance in which I will end up splitting the Terraria stuff. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, even though he's a fire type and it would be a bad matchup, I think the regular Blazimuts would get destroyed, because isn't it fire and dragon? So wouldn't it get destroyed because the ice typing would do enough to the dragon typing? Or honestly, I was just saying that, you know, in its regular form, Blazimut Ryu is probably nowhere near strong enough to take on the Bastigor, but Blazimut Ryu Ultra would destroy us, so I was definitely thinking of taking on the Blazimut Ryu sometime soon, just to get the achievement and to get the egg. Get 2 of the egg and then start mass breeding them. But as you guys can see, I'm working on mass breeding my Xenolords right now to get that perfect build I've been talking about on a few of my videos. For anyone who watches more than one of my videos. Let's check and make sure everyone's assigned to their jobs really quickly, because they unassign every once in a while. And then honestly, I need to build a Moon Lord statue in this video. I cannot end this video without building a Moon Lord statue, so I'm literally just going to speed run this dungeon really quick, because I think I could probably just get a Hallowed bars really quickly. I don't appreciate this disrespect at all though, so I'm actually going to deal with this first. I hate how like disrespectful and aggressive Paloombas are. That's always really frustrating to me. You realize who I am, right? Lord Xenonite? Yeah, you might want to check your step, buddy boy. Alright, 28 minutes. I'll try to be conscious and not let this take too long. Probably should have refilled on Palworld. Ooh, only 1 bar per slime? Alright, I'm gonna keep it moving then. Oh, this is not who I thought I had out, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. I think the chests will probably be the best way to go. They have like 10 to 20 Hallowed bars in them, but also the giant eye at the end, I can catch it for 20 and slay it for another 20. So if I get 60 from the chests, maybe, alright, there's 6 right there. These guys all have pretty eye catch percentages, so I'm also just trying to spam a couple Pal Spheres and hope that by catching those guys and slaying them, it'll be enough. Excalibur, have I unlocked that? I think I have. I think I've unlocked everything at this point as far as the Terraria schematics go. I just haven't unlocked every rarity. So I think I have one of one of the Terraria weapons, like one of the schematics. Okay, fended off an 85% chance to be caught. Nice. And then when it hit him, it said 93, so that's what he fended off. Jeez. Alright, and then escaped it. Anyways, I think I have all the schematics. I just don't have them in Legendary, so I want to grind them out so that I can have Legendary Excaliburs and such. Is this just a room? No, this is the double room. You know what? It's not a full run. I really don't need to go back for the other chest. I could skip it. Alright, let me go straight across, because I think straight across has another chest. Goodness gracious, why are these things all aggroed on me? Yeah, there should be a chest in the back somewhere over here. And I'll disassemble all those guys. Hallowed headgear schematic and some more hallowed bars. Nice. Lots of hallowed bars. Might not even need to disassemble stuff when I get home. That would be cool if I didn't have to. That's kind of the point of catching these boots now. How many spheres do I have though? Okay, 76. Because I was like, I still want to catch the Eye of Cthulhu. I was like, don't get it twisted. Because I'm still trying to get the half of Cthulhu as well, the headgear. Is the Moonlord statue, does that thing drop every time or no? Because I got it first try, so if that thing does not drop every try, the schematic, I got extremely lucky, you know. Oh, I don't think I have 12 of these. No, I have 2. You don't disassemble for hallowed bars, but I don't have many. So I have 12 of you, no I don't. Is that a wild Gelroy? What are you doing down here? I'm gonna catch you. Why does these guys all say 10? Are they glitched? I've kind of noticed that even when I catch them. Oh, you guys mad at me now? Do I have to kill you now? Alright. Well, this is what we're not gonna do. Am I poisoned? I better not be. Yeah, alright. Anyways, I'm gonna go this way now. Keep saying 10 out of 12. Is that glitch? Let's see what it says now that I caught it. Blue slime, demon eye. I don't know, cause why is it saying demon eye? I thought I'm catching purple slimes. Green slime? Are they just coming up as like random identity? Oh, no, it's probably still catching up from all of the pals I've caught. Gotcha. I've caught so many pals, it's still catching up, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, you bats. Nah, everything does say 10 out of 12 though, so I do think that's glitched. And then normally if you go over here, what? Frick? You guys are not glitched though. See, like every single one of them escaped. It's kind of frustrating. Hello, Ignis Rage? Kind of crazy. I guess I should probably damage you a little bit first if you're gonna be so annoying about it. See, look, only the Tombat is only just now coming up, and I caught that Tombat ages ago. Alright, nice. I'm getting some more Hallowed bar. Nice, another Excalibur schematic. That makes me happy. Slowly combine them. Just keep hitting this raid over and over until eventually I have all of the Terraria schematics in Legendary. It's the goal. Alright, I just need one more of y'all. Why did your guys go to Ignis Rage? That's crazy. Pretty sure I need Calamari pencils. If y'all could kindly donate, that would be great. Also don't know if I have 12 of those guys. There's definitely some more hallowed bars over here. Let's see, I started at what, like 27, please drop it. 27 minutes. It's been about a 10-minute raid. How long is it? 34 minutes. It's been about 7 minutes since I've been in here. I'm trying to keep it quick, but I really want to be able to build a Moonlord statue in this video. That's 90% of the video, honestly. The whole point of defeating Moonlord Master for me personally was to get the schematic. The whole reason I'm going to farm Moonlord is to get more and more schematics. The hell am I saying? Fruits. Those little fruits. When I farm those guys, I will have a bunch of fruits to make breeding easier, so you don't have to breed for pals with perfect potentials. You could just make your breeder pals have perfect potential, and that way it'll be a lot easier to pass perfect potential on rather than try to find it through chance. If anyone knows what I mean by that. If you let off of that right at the right time, it sends you super far up the stairs. Damn, I only have 31 spears. I really got to refill back at the base. Gotta pay close attention to this health. Has to not get the kill on accident. Pop. This would be a crazy video if I defeated Moonlord on Master and got the Eye of Cthulhu hat. Oh, it gives you 30. Okay, I thought it's more than 20. I am going to go slay it though, just in case. I am going to go disassemble it back at the base. Vortex Beater 1. And then, oh wait, nice. I got that in Epic now. Sick. That's really, really cool. I don't know. I think you're like guaranteed to get one of those every single time, and I don't know why, because you only need one, right? That's not one of, like, you don't lose the schematic when you use it, so nice. I don't even want that Palumba loot. I'm gonna let it go to waste because they're trash. What can I say? I'll build the statue for anyone who wanted to see the statue, and then probably, hey Joliet. Probably, yeah, because I got 200. I can build 2. Nice. I know I gotta probably end the video pretty soon here. It's getting kind of drawn out, and I already did everything I needed to do, so I won't do too much extra. I'll just put away all of my new toys I got. I'll wait to put away the schematics because those go way upstairs anyways. I genuinely don't even know where I want my first Moonlord statue, because I'm definitely going to want a couple. I'm going to want several Moonlord statues. I really, really like Moonlord. Nice. Simply a floating head. I mean, would he be a better showpiece instead of the table, maybe? Or because I don't really use that chair? Does Moonlord belong on the first floor? I feel like Moonlord probably goes outside the house. I don't think I have a decoration in the middle here. I have this. Yeah, it's a way cooler decoration. Right, how far? Because I don't want it to go into the stairs at all. It is kind of going into the stairs. I'm not a huge fan of that. I said I did not want it to go into the stairs. Alright, I can see it now. Wow. Nice. Goodness. Just gonna have Moonlord glowing at ya every time I enter the house. I think that's really good. I do like this location. Alright, now I'm going to go all the way upstairs and put away... Is this what he costs? Oh, no, that's what I got for tearing down the... whatever that's called. Alright, there you go. That was the defeated Moonlord Master and putting up the statue for anyone who wanted to see that. And then right now I'm going to go put some of these schematics away while doing some of the regular chores in my base. And then I'm also going to build one more Moonlord statue somewhere in my room or in my closet or just maybe even somewhere else in the base. Honestly, I need to hit that Terraria dungeon several more times to keep getting golden schematics, of course, because I most recently got this golden schematic just from running the dungeon. But I still want the Eye of Cthulhu. I want the head, the little headpiece for anyone who knows about that. And then I also want just a bunch more hallowed bars, because everything from the realm of Terraria costs hallowed bars to make, like the Moonlord statue and whatnot. So I'm definitely going to need a lot more hallowed bars, so it's all good. At this point, the video is kind of just dragging on. It probably should have been the end of the video when I defeated Moonlord Master, but again, I think the kind of content I'm looking to put out is some long play videos. You know, I'm looking for people to set their phone up behind them while they're doing the dishes. You know, I'm not expecting everyone to watch everything I'm doing on screen. I just expect people to, or I don't even really expect it, I would just imagine people would tune in maybe for like the Moonlord fight itself, but that was only 10 minutes long, you know? So what are you doing for the other 30 minutes of this video? Are you watching intently? You might not enjoy this channel if that's what you're doing, so hopefully you're multitasking and doing other things and finding, hopefully you just enjoy my content and you enjoy everything I do, and you're like, hey, I don't care if you're just checking eggs at the base, even that's fun to watch. I'd be like, hey, alright, well, then that's worth it to me, you know, as long as y'all are enjoying. Oh yeah. Surely another Moonlord goes right here, right? To watch over the breeding floor. Maybe 2? Nah, because it'll block the windows. I don't want to block both windows, but I'm maybe okay blocking one window. But then I'm going to feel like a statue needs to go on this side. It's going to feel non-symmetrical. Yeah, it's definitely going to feel non-symmetrical. Yeah, I think it just has to go in my room, but we'll see. Jeez. Hopefully this is a lot of hallowed bars. What can I say? Honestly, Tombat can go too. I don't need no damn Tombat. Hopefully this is a couple hundred so I can make a couple more Moonlords without worrying about running out of hallowed bars, huh? I've low-key been thinking I might need more than 2 disassembly lines, because I like disassembling a lot of pals at once sometimes, especially when I'm breeding shadow beats and whatnot. Man, I kind of hate when these aliens come up and just start taking this stuff, because they always put it in the wrong spot, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate them for trying to help, but like if I would have gotten an Eye of Cthulhu hat, I wouldn't even have seen it. I wasn't paying attention because I was so focused on the Salines coming up and taking stuff, you know? I think I got the 20 bars, so I don't think it really matters. And they normally always put stuff in the same area anyway, so I could just go over here and it's probably all in here. Not in this one. Yeah, see. It's just so weird to me. I'm like, why y'all put stuff there? Oh wait, yeah, I need more spears. Probably a little bit less than 8,000. Probably 280 will work. Yeah, 250, that's a good number. 272 actually, okay, same thing. That's what I said, apparently. So there, now that I got the stuff, I'm about to end the video, y'all, don't worry. Hallowed bars, let me check that. Let me make sure they're all in one spot. Wait a minute. I have a really good idea. How many do I have now? Yo, I could literally build 2 and then I'll have 0? I don't want 0 hallowed ingots. I don't know about all that. I'll probably just build 1 then. 1 per... No, because I want 1 in my room. But that's definitely where I'm going to put these in the future. I'll probably put 1 per room to be able to keep the symmetry. Maybe even 1 up there as well. I'm trying to think, where should I put a Moonlord statue? Up here. I mean, maybe just right there would be fine, honestly. Yeah, honestly. Because it'll still be super visible. And it'll kind of feel like it has its own space, while also not feeling random. There you go. Gorgeous. And it doesn't rotate, it doesn't do a 360, which I kind of was hoping for. So that's something to think about as well. You will pretty much always be looking at it head on. So is that something you appreciate from this angle? I kind of think yes. I kind of like it over there, to be honest. So, man, anyone who stayed to the end of the video and watched me put my freaking Terraria schematics away, man, leave a comment. You are a real one for that. I appreciate. Yeah, these definitely need to start going lengthwise like I was talking about in another video. But I appreciate you for real. You crazy for that, you know what I'm saying? Man, all 100 ingots are in here. Anyone who stayed for the schematics, drop a comment. I stayed for the schematics. I appreciate you, but I'm so happy I finally beat it in Master. I finally got the schematics. I've got all the schematics in the game now, and really, I just want to farm these guys, and the last raid boss I need to beat is Blazemut Ryu Ultra. You know what? No. I never beat Belenoir Liberia Ultra, so I need to beat Belenoir Liberia Ultra. I need to beat Blazemut and Blazemut Ryu Ultra, but that's Xenolord and Xenolord Ultra done. Like I said, a long time ago when I was still a much newer player to the game, I did Belenoir and Belenoir Liberio with just basic base pals, working pals, so I already beat those two raids as well. I did the Xenolord and the Xenolord Ultra, and then I did the Moonlord, the Celestial Sigil, and the Moonlord Master. Celestial Sigil Master. I feel like I'm missing one. Have I, not done a raid? So I beat Belenoir Liberio twice. Oh, I did leave spots for all of these slabs. I just filled them with Xenolord slabs for some reason. Why the hell did I do that? Huh. I don't know why I thought I was going to do that. Yeah, I think I just need to do Blazemut and Blazemut Ryu. So to conclude the video, I really only need to do Belenoir Liberio Ultra, Blazemut, and Blazemut Ryu and Blazemut Ryu Ultra. So I'm pretty close to feeling like, you know, I've beat the game here. I've got 2 more bosses on hard mode, and then the only reason I want to keep hitting this dungeon over and over again is to get the head of the true Eye of Cthulhu. But at the same time, I got a breeding pair to make a bunch of alphas anyways, so I'll try to make as many of these and disassemble them, the alpha ones, to get the head. And that's probably a good way for Hallowed bars as well, now that I think of it. But anyone who stayed and watched this long, thank you so much. Anyone who's been a part of this journey, thank you so much. It's really fun. I feel like I'm getting to the end of it here. Not the end, but, you know, just completing the entire game, and then I'll be at a point where everything I do is for fun. It's not to complete a mission. It's not, you know, and means to an end, you know. Right now it feels like means to an end. I'm beating objectives and goals, but pretty soon here I'll just be waiting for the next update, you know, grinding raid armies, grinding fun projects like breeding projects that aren't as important, finishing this base by decorating it and finishing the viewing tower on top. But pretty soon here I'm going to be done with the main part of the game, the missions part of the game. Alright, no more concluding thoughts. That's it. Finally beat Moonlord Ultra in this video. Moonlord Master. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy powing. Have a good day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.